most of the calls I take you guys on are me going to a house and removing a snake from a terrified homeowner. Well, I'm getting some snakes today, but that's not how we're getting them. The snakes we're taking in are all native snakes that live here in the southeastern U.S. The first snake we're picking up was actually captured in the wild today. It's perfectly healthy, but we've decided it's in the snake's best interest not to release it back to the wild. Why is that? I'm going to show you. This is it.
So I was at work. I work for junk removal, and we had loaded up a full batch of stuff. I had a riding lawnmower, a bunch of like wood pallets from a dude's yard out in the back of our truck. Went to dump it, and only about half of it came out. So I got back in the truck, tried to pull everything off of the truck, and when I tried to yank the lawnmower out, he popped out from where the blades were at. So I didn't want to like leave him at the transfer station. Did it surprise you? Yeah. It didn't really like freak me out. I'm used to snakes, but yeah, it was definitely unexpected because we loaded it in there and I didn't see him in there.
Yeah.
I loaded most of it myself by hand and nothing, and then get to the transfer station. He's in the back of it, and I couldn't just like leave him there for fear of him getting injured, eaten by the rats or cats that are up there.
Yeah, for sure.
I took him, stuck him in a little lunchbox that I found up at the landfill, and stuck him in the side of the truck, carried him back over, and brought him to the house. Yeah, I would have just released him, but I'm not really sure where he came from, like what area. I was in Fayetteville, I was in downtown Decatur, I was in Riverdale. I have no idea like what job he actually came from, so I didn't want to like.
So that's a few different counties. Yeah.
A pretty widespread area that I was covering for that day.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to like release him and then not know if he even had like the sufficient diet in the area. So I figured I'd hit you up. I'm sure you have more knowledge on this than I do.
Yeah.
Figured I'd make a healthier decision for the snake's behalf than anything else.
So did you know what kind of snake it was when you saw it?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was an eastern king snake. Knew it was a king snake.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Then you just looked it up or something?
Yeah, I looked it up, and essentially your page was the one that gave me the most accurate information.
Oh, great. Well, good. I appreciate that. Good.
I did spend some time looking up like where I could release him and all that, and I couldn't find anything definitive.
Yeah. Okay, good. Cool.
Like wooded areas, suburban areas.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really give me a.
Well, let's see the snake.
So this is the little fella. Nice docile little guy.
He's really pretty. He or she,
shiny.
One of the two.
Whatever.
Yeah,
they
very
are.
pretty. Very healthy looking snake. He's done good for himself in the wild.
Oh yeah. Wherever he came from, he must have had a very nice little supply of nutrients. No scarring.
Has he tried to bite at all? Has he been this friendly the whole time?
Just friendly the whole time.
That's awesome.
He was a little skittish at first for the first couple minutes, but once I started like poking him, giving him a little comfort nudge, been chilling. Barely head shy.
That's awesome. So people wonder, why can't we just take the snake and turn him loose in this woods behind this house? And we could, but the snake probably wouldn't survive if we did that. What we found is if we take a king snake or a rat snake or even a copperhead and relocate that snake somewhere else, out of its home range, even where other snakes of the same kind live, even in suitable habitat, the studies that have been done show that those snakes just die. So these snakes have a home range, I don't mean the range map where they live all over Georgia, but this individual snake has a certain location within where these snakes live, and that's his neighborhood. He knows where everything's at. When you move him out of that, it's detrimental to these snakes. And the problem is he's picking up junk all over the place in several counties. He doesn't know where he picked up the king snake. So we don't even know which county to take it back to. So the best thing for this king snake is, unfortunately for the king snake, is to remain in captivity. But the good thing for this king snake is that this guy found it, because there's some idiots around here that'll kill even a king snake. Shouldn't be killing any snake. I'm gonna put him in this one right here. I'm gonna lock him down good. We got some substrate in here. Stick him on in. Yeah, he is a really pretty snake. Yeah. Very pretty. All right, buddy.
Nice and burrowing.
That's awesome. I get questions all the time from people who say, hey, if you catch a king snake, come turn them loose at my house, put them in my barn, or a rat snake, you know, because they think that if they have a king snake there, they believe it'll keep venomous snakes away. And that's not true. King snakes don't keep other snakes away. King snakes will eat copperheads, as well as other king snakes, as well as mice and rats and bats and chipmunks and squirrels. King snakes eat a lot of things, and one of them happens to be other snakes, including venomous snakes. They don't keep them away. As a matter of fact, there's been plenty of times where you can go out and, you know, flip over a log or a piece of tin and find a king snake laying next to a copperhead. So they're not out just scouring, looking for copperheads, and copperheads don't come into your yard and smell a king snake and run the other way. Of course, king snakes are great to have around. But I would argue copperheads are too. I have a hard time getting people to agree with me on that one, though. Man, I appreciate you having me out. Yes, sir.
Not a problem at all. Appreciate you coming again. Then.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah, so we do junk removal. A lot of stuff we come across, not junk by any means.
I'm sure.
You could probably get a lot more use out of this than I can, my man.
Well, we use a lot of tripods.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
this one feels, it's got some weight to it. And it's still got a tag. Oh, this is a super nice tripod. Wow, that is super cool. Heck yeah. That was worth coming up here without even getting the king snake. So I got something for you. Hang on one second. All right, a large work.
Yes,
Will that
sir.
fit you?
That'll do.
Good deal.
Very nice.
Yeah, awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you again.
Perfect trade.
Yes, sir. Hey, you need anything? Call me anytime.
Of course, definitely will.
Yes, sir.
If I happen to cross any more snaky poos, I'll definitely give you a call.
All right, sounds good, buddy. So we're gonna go pick up our second group of snakes today. It's not too far away from where we just got the king snake, so this worked out really, really good. The two snakes we're gonna go get now, like the king snake, are also native here to Georgia where I live. And also with these snakes cannot be released to the wild. And it's a little bit different reason why from the king snake. The king snake, we can't turn him loose because we don't know where he came from. We don't even know which county he was found in, okay? But these snakes have a little bit different reason as to why we can't turn them loose, even though they're native, even though they're healthy. So we'll explain that, but first let's go see these two snakes. All right, we have arrived, and this is the Georgia Herpetological Association and Rescue headquarters, run by Kathy. So we're gonna see what snake she's got to give us. How y'all doing?
Good, how about you?
Good, good. I don't know if this tripod goes that low.
Low enough for me?
Yeah, it's kind of pretty short.
You're so mean. I'm with the Georgia Herpetological Association and Rescue, and I have a lot of permits to be able to take animals, if nothing else, to get them to the next place. She prefers to be out. She has an enclosure, she just doesn't like to stay in it.
All right, so let's see what you got.
So I ended up getting these animals from someone who recently had a fire wherever he lives at. They had to take every animal they had to a hotel, and that made him decide he was ready to get them.
These are not the best ones to take to a hotel.
Well, I have at times rented a high dollar room with a jacuzzi and all that stuff, and I'd take all my retics, burms, whatever out and let them get in the jacuzzi.
There you go. They love that.
Yeah, so
Cool.
they enjoy it. They're right up here.
Oh, they're up here. Oh, they're behind me. Okay.
Yeah, I set them up high so that nobody would.
You
mess
put
with
them up that high yourself? Pretty good.
Shut it. So what we got here? This is a copperhead.
And so this guy, so these are his pets.
They were his pets.
And how long did he have these snakes?
I know that he's had them. He had them both 5 years ago when I met him.
Okay, so these have been in captivity for years, both
Yeah.
of them. Okay.
So he had them back when it was definitely still legal to buy them wherever.
Now, why would you say we can't just turn these things loose?
Well, because they've been in captivity and they've depended on us for their food, not the wild. I mean, I know that some can adapt, but you're also possibly introducing disease.
Exactly right. Cool. So that is a copperhead. That's a pretty one too.
Mm-hmm. It is a pretty copperhead.
Have you petted them yet?
No, I haven't even opened the boxes.
Yeah, it looks a little humid in there. So
It
what do we got
does.
in here? I can't even
This
see
is-
him.
This is, let me see. This is an Eastern Diamondback.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Okay. That's a pretty one.
It is. And I know that he used to take them out a good bit because I can remember him bringing them to my house one time and putting this one in the bathtub.
Yeah.
He wanted to show them to me.
Yeah. It's what all your friends do, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But now I try not to have anything venomous here just because we have so many volunteers and I have grandchildren. And we definitely don't want anything to happen to nobody who doesn't know any better.
Exactly. So we'll trade them out, put them in my boxes, and you can keep those. And
I started to put them in some enclosures and I was like, yeah, well, let's see when he's coming.
yeah, that's
Because
fine.
the last time I had cotton mouse, I had put them in enclosures in that room back there.
Yeah.
And one of them got away from me. Hey, grab my phone off the counter.
I ordered this one first, so we'll stick our copperhead in here. Oh, I can see it better now. That's pretty.
It is a pretty one.
That's really pretty. Come here, fella. I'm glad I'm leaving you these boxes.
Yeah, I remember
poop
that one
stinks.
being a lot easier to handle.
That is a pretty copperhead there. That pretty pink color. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't like snakes, that's a pretty snake. Aren't you? Good. All right,
Beautiful.
we'll stick you.
I remember when they were like in his bedroom and he would feed them. He fed them live or he didn't feed other things live.
More.
All right. So,
I know these are invasive before.
Wilder, will you take that? Just set it up there on the step.
he's ready to come out.
I remember him being a little more active than the other one.
Hey, buddy.
The rattlesnake.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
this one has peed and pooped in here, so his rattle's wet. And when there's rattles wet, it
They
doesn't
can't
make
make a
much of a
noise.
sound. It's pretty
Yeah.
quiet. So,
I can smell him too.
no, I really don't want to pick you up and touch you, but I want to show the people you at home.
We'll let you wash your hands.
Yeah. So really pretty,
Oh, you can hear it now.
young, small, Eastern diamondback rattlesnake.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful snake. All right, fella. Dude.
Even though I've had venomous training, this man right here is way better with it than I am.
I've done it for a long time. Well, thank you for thinking of me and calling me to get
Absolutely.
these snakes because we can use them, especially the diamondback.
Yeah.
So,
I
because
know
I've
you
got
do a lot of training. And
well, I got a
was-
lot of copperheads. I don't have a lot of diamondbacks, and we need those, especially for the reformed rattlesnake roundups that we're doing. So,
because they don't catch them out of the wild
Yep,
anymore, which
that's
is
right.
wonderful.
yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Thank
And
you.
you call me anytime, okay? Thank you, ma'am.
Absolutely. Same.
It is time to go home, but this is a pretty cool day because we got 3 snakes: Eastern king snake, Eastern diamondback, and the Eastern copperhead. I just realized they're all named Easterns. That's pretty cool too. So you're probably wondering what am I going to do with these snakes? Well, I like teaching about snakes, and that's a lot of what I do. I do a few hundred live animal programs a year, and the focus for me on that stuff are the native snakes. So that's what these will be used for, to teach people about the native snakes that live here in Georgia. So really glad we're able to get these. You know, I've got a license where I can go and I can take these snakes from the wild. So if I find an eastern king snake, I can legally collect it from the wild and then add it to my educational license that I've got. But I would much rather get a snake that is deemed unreleasable and keep that one in captivity than one that can be in the wild and take it into captivity. So this was a win-win today. The snake doesn't die, and we get to have a snake to teach people how cool king snakes are, and copperheads are, and rattlesnakes are. So this was a pretty cool day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't stop watching now. As a matter of fact, the YouTube algorithm has specifically chosen this video for you to watch next. Click on it and you can see it now. If you're new here, click right here and you can subscribe to the channel and not miss what I've got coming out next. Once you've done that, go check out the Snakes Are Us TV podcast.